Focusing. Bro, Tibby, why are you always eating before the camera starts rolling, bro? Bro, we're about to start the video.
What's no problem, man?
Always eating before the video, bro.
It's good. You want one?
Go, get it here.
Yo, what's up YouTube? This is Pure Kicks, back with another video, and today we're letting you guys know our top 5 tractions of 2017.
So in this video, just like our top 5 performers of 2017, these are more like our favorite traction performers of 2017, if that makes sense. Traction, as you all know, is arguably the most important thing that a lot of boarders look for in the basketball sneaker. So without further ado, let's just get straight into it. Before we get into our top 5 tractions of 2017, we have a few honorable mentions that we'd like to mention before we get into it. Honorable mention number 1 is the Nike Kobe AD Mids. Now this traction pattern was an absolute beast, but the only reason why this traction pattern didn't make it into our top 5 is because Kobe has provided us with some better traction, quite frankly. The Kobe 9 traction,
Hey.
yeah, straight Spider-Man traction pattern, bro. Stick to the... See, it don't work, but Kobe 9s worked. So as you guys saw, the Kobe ADs didn't stick to the wall, whereas the Kobe 9s did. So therefore they are not in our top 5 tractions of 2017, but still very amazing traction.
Next up, for another honorable mention number 2, the Nike KD10. Now traction on this, again, fantastic stuff, really good. A little inconsistent, which is basically why it doesn't make it into the list and stay there. But it's honorable mention number 2, so it's pretty close.
Yeah.
Again, going back to all those moves that we like to do, those defensive slides, step backs, basically what KD does, it took care of that. So if you're a KD-like player, like man's in it, you know, like man's in it. So this might be the best KD traction I've ever experienced. Only problem is, there's 5 other shoes with better traction. So yeah, let's get to the list. So getting straight into it, coming in at number 5
is the Nike PG1. Now what amazing traction Paul George's first signature sneaker had provided us in 2017. This traction is incredible. It bites the floor so well, and the durability with this traction pattern as well is next level. Probably the most durable traction pattern out of the 5 shoes in this top 5.
Okay, and when did you get these last time?
I got these when they came out, so I think February last year, so it's been almost a year since I've had this shoe. And the traction pattern is still holding up. Fantastic traction. Absolutely incredible traction. So yeah, the PG1 is up there.
So next up, coming in at number 4
is the Adidas D Rose 8. And again, what amazing traction. With this backbone... With this backbone ribcage type traction pattern, this traction pattern was absolutely incredible. So good. Now I know we slated the traction in our D Rose performance review.
Without meaning to.
Yeah. We didn't. What we were trying to say in that video was that the traction pattern was really good, but the floor we played on, it didn't matter if you were a Spider-Man. You would have slipped either way. Do you know what I mean? But the traction held up fantastically well on every other court that we have played on. So this traction was incredible. I think this is the best traction. Not even I think. This is Adidas's best traction in a long time.
Yeah.
This traction was incredible.
Yeah.
Like even translucent outsole.
Even for translucent,
still recommend these outdoors.
Even for a translucent outsole.
That's how good this traction pattern is. Yeah. For us to recommend a translucent outsole for outdoors, that means you're doing bits, and the D Rose traction did bits. So well done. So coming in at number 3, what we have?
The Nike Kyrie 4. Now over here, we've said it a million times in a couple videos, that staircase Tetris modified herringbone. One take, it's like,
well done.
Sick. So this traction pattern did the absolute trick, as all Kyries pretty much do, so we're not surprised there, but absolutely amazing. I mean, this is one of the only shoes that probably does it the best way, where the traction comes all the way up and around the shoe, which wraps around so well and is so useful, and you can really feel it on all those types of Kyrie moves. So to have that traction wherever you need it, has to be up there, has to make that list for sure. So we've heard from a lot of you guys in the comment section that the Kyrie 4 traction is a little bit inconsistent. If I'm honest, we never felt that.
Nope.
Hence why it's in this list and it takes a spot. Now, it only made number 3, and the reason it doesn't take number 1 is because, I mean, of the 4 Kyrie shoes, I think it's only top 3
Yeah.
of the Kyrie 4s.
Barely.
Barely.
Barely number 3.
But it still makes it into our top 5, just not number 1.
Now, at number 2, what we have is
The Nike Hyperdunk Flyknit 2017.
with the React cushioning. But we're talking about traction this time.
Still. Now, this was a close one. A really close one. This has actually been number 1 for a very long time.
Oh yeah, probably 11 months out.
About
of the
11
12.
months. 11 months and 26 days.
Yep, pretty
Something
much.
like that.
Yeah,
Something like that.
Something like.
A couple of weeks ago, a couple of things changed. There was some new beginnings, some new light was brought to us, and so yeah, number 2 it is. Number 2 it is. Very similar to the Kobe 9 traction pattern, with kind of foot mapped out. It's mapped to perfection. It feels great. It also wraps around, as we kind of just spoke about in the Kyrie 4.
Yeah.
So you kind of get that traction around most angles. Feels great. Again, what more can I say? Great traction pattern, and did the trick as it's supposed to. So unfortunately, the Hyperdunk didn't quite get the number 1 spot, but what did was
The Under Armour Curry 4. Wow.
That's an understatement.
This traction is absolutely insane.
Understatement.
So good.
Understatement.
It's so good.
Understatement.
It's fantastic, bro.
Understatement.
It's sublime.
Understatement.
What do you want?
I don't know. Just understatements.
I mean, the traction might be one of the best traction patterns I think I've ever played in.
Fam, I don't particularly want to say it, but I'm gonna have to.
It's tough, bro.
It's so up there.
It's so tough.
So up there. It's transcendent. That's the word I'm looking for.
Transcendent traction.
Ugh, bars.
Thank you.
Why did it roll like that?
That water ripple effect that we have in the Curry 4, it just worked like a charm. Under Armour, you guys did an amazing job. This traction, I think it actually saved the shoe in general.
Yes.
Because apart from the traction, the shoe wasn't saying much. It was just average everywhere else. But the traction saved the shoe. It made it one of the best shoes
Beastly.
of 2017 and number 1 traction 2017. So this traction was insane.
So there you have it. There's our top 5 tractions of 2017. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it. And if you agreed with our top 5, comment down below. If there's any that you've tried that maybe we didn't mention, let us know how they felt and where you would put them in your own top 5 as well.
And of course, don't forget to follow your boys on Instagram at purekicks.ig and Twitter also at purekicks_TW.
And as always, do not forget to hit that subscribe button, because we've got loads planned, loads more coming, and I know you guys are going to get involved. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and share with anyone else who's been looking for a basketball channel. You know where to send it. So that's it from us. That was our top 5 tractions. This is Pure Kicks.
Let's get it.